Welcome back to XCom. So previously we just got started working on methods of capturing an alien. You can see here we've got our alien containment that's going to come up in 7 days, and our arc thrower that will be ready in 5 days. At that point we will be able to complete, well, at least attempt to complete our objective here of capturing a live alien. But for now we just got done doing things around the base. So we're going to go to Mission Control and scan for activity. See what the aliens are doing right now. Only dastardly things, I assume. Okay, arc thrower research. So this will allow us to build the arc thrower and give us an ability to capture aliens alive. Although we'll be able to capture them alive, we won't have a place to keep them until the alien containment is complete, which should be just another 2 days. In the meantime, in terms of research, I think we should start working on weapon fragments and increase our weapons viability.
I expected that would be a priority research task, Commander. I'll begin allocating resources to the project immediately.
So they'll get on that. It'll be done in 5 days. In the meantime, we should head down to engineering. And, it's $35. We only have 30, but I think we have a couple sectoid corpses we can sell off in the situation room. So let's go to the gray market and see what we got. Yeah, looks like we'll sell off a couple of these. Just one sectoid corpse. That'll give us $5, enough to build one arc thrower. Which is enough for right now. We won't be sending this on any squads until after alien containment is complete. So let's see if there's a mission between now and then. Looks brilliant. Okay, we've got the containment facility up, and this next mission will send our soldiers out with the arc thrower. So let's just carry on and scan for activity. Wow, this has been an uneventful past week. Got a new research done. That'll allow us to build a scope, which is this right here. It's an item that our units can carry that will increase their aim and give them a higher % chance to hit. So now what we've got is, this has opened up beam weapons. The next level of weaponry that we'll be working with is lasers. So we can't start this research because we don't have enough alien weapon fragments. It's unfortunate. We'll have to kill a few more aliens, grab their weapons. In the meantime, we can start working on this experimental warfare. This will give us access to a lot of basic weapons like special grenades and such things.
Capture and house an alien for interrogation, Commander. The rest is up to our forces on the ground.
Of course, it's up to our forces on the ground. And they are capable soldiers.
Our satellite is currently standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
Very good, very good. So now we're going to be able to send up our first satellite. Let's go to the situation room and launch that satellite. So in addition to giving us additional things per month, like scientists and engineers and money, sending up a satellite for the first time over a region will also decrease their panic. So looking around, it looks like I want to send it either to Canada or Japan so that we can reduce these high panic countries. So I think Japan is probably a good one. It's got engineers. We have more scientists right now than engineers, so Getting more engineers per month would be nice. Plus future combat, the bonus. Can't quite remember what it is, but I think it'll be more useful than a reduced upkeep for our airplanes. So let's launch this satellite over Japan. Okay, so that screen just said that we don't have any fighters over Asia, which is okay for now. That satellite won't be up for another 5 days. In the meantime, we're going to want to try to get to go to the hangar where we manage our fighters and get a fighter up over Asia, which is down here. If we want to order it, we're going to have to spend $40, which we do not have right now. Go to the situation room, see what we can do. We really don't have much to sell. So for now, I think instead of building a new fighter, let's move one of our fighters from South America
From here, you can arrange to have our interceptors
and transfer it over to Asia.
By stationing our fleet on various continents, we'll have a much better chance of intercepting new UFO contacts in those areas.
Very good. Okay. Now with that, hopefully we'll get a firefight going here. Assign new research. So with experimental warfare done, we've got the Foundry, which is a building that'll allow us to upgrade a lot of our equipment. We've got Reaper rounds, flashbang grenades, and the Phoenix cannon. These will increase the power of conventional weapons. The Foundry for upgrading. The Phoenix cannon is our first new anti-aircraft weapon. It's more powerful, fires a lot faster, but our interceptors have to get closer. For now, we don't have to worry about that. We've got flashbang grenades. And that's that for that research. So the only other research we can start right now is meld recombination. So we're going to begin that project. Look into ways that we can use this meld substance. Let's keep scanning. Here we go. Alien abductions.
Tracking several reported abductions via the hologram. I've got the coordinates locked in.
Looks like we've got one in Mexico, the United Kingdom, and Egypt. Now, the panic that's going to increase if we don't deal with these is going to increase across the entire continent. And I know right now, Canada is only one tick away from panicking and threatening to leave XCom Council. So we're going to leave Europe and Africa alone, and we're going to head out to Mexico to prevent Canada from leaving XCom. This is going to be a difficult mission, and it's going to net us 4 scientists. So let's suit up our squad. Okay, here we have Ma, Hoffman, Alexei, and Torres. These are some good soldiers we've taken out before. Let's just see who else we have available. These are the best option we have. So let's edit the loadout a bit. Most of these soldiers I'm going to give grenades because they're good for taking out cover and doing damage where otherwise it might be hard to hit. Then let's add to Squatty, Mr. Ma right here. Since he's the support, I'm going to give him a med kit just in case anything happens. And Torres, being our shotgunner, front line, he's going to be close to the enemies to begin with. I'm going to give him the arc thrower. This is a non-lethal weapon. You can only use it within about 3 squares of the enemy, and if the enemy is hurt, it massively increases the chances of catching them. So we're going to see what we can do with that. Let's get this mission underway. I think XCom should do pretty well out here. We're probably going to see our first advanced aliens. Let's begin the assault.
We're going to be putting down in Mexico for this mission. Local government forces have reported a coordinated alien attack in a densely populated neighborhood. They're counting on us to secure the area.
Let's see, I see. Looks like we're fighting on a bridge. That would be an interesting fight. Let's see. Putting down here and let's get these guys ready. Okay, this is just like the other abduction missions. We're just going to sweep straight through, kill any aliens we see, and try to grab those meld canisters. So in the very least, since we're on the bridge, we're going to be able to see everything. We're going to have a clear line of sight across the entire bridge. Let's push Alexei up to get a little scouting done. Looks like all we've got is just a meld canister. Better than an alien, I gotta say. I don't like finding aliens on the first turn. So one of the challenges of fighting on a bridge is that we're going to be pushing this way. There's not going to be much cover outside of these cars. So we're going to have to push forward rather slowly, at least in the beginning. Can't risk running Torres up here, because there could be aliens just right in this fog area. If Torres goes up there and there's no one to back him up, that'll be a bad situation, at least for the first turn. We can't lose Torres, he's a good soldier. Let's just push up our squad behind this first car. And we have seen our first aliens. Oh, Alexei, making that Overwatch. Okay, let's see. So since this guy's behind high cover, this high cover right here as well, he's not going to be able to get shots out in this arc. So most likely he's not going to be able to overwatch either of these aliens. But there's also not much he could do if he runs up to this pickup. That would put him in a position to be flanked. So he's just going to overwatch to stop any aliens from coming out around this taxicab. Let's see what these gray buggers do. Oh, typical. Just doing a bit of psionic upgrades there. Good, good, good. Okay, we do have the small problem that truck is now on fire. It's just gonna blow up, you know, potentially kill some of my soldiers. It's just the best thing ever. Gotta love it. It's just magnificent. Okay, let's see. Torres has the run and gun ability. Looks like we could push him up to this area and get a open shot on that alien. Question is whether or not we want to take one of these guys. They're not in the best position. We're a long way away from them. And really there's not much cover that my soldiers can run to try to get closer to them. I think I'm going to pop these ones. That being pop them in the head. And wait for the next ones. I think it'll be best to send them along this low barrier here. If we look at the situation, any aliens on this side of the bridge are likely to be able to flank Torres regardless of whether or not he's on this taxicab or on this side. But if I put him along this low ridge, any aliens on this side he'll get the cover bonus for. So let's just push him up there. Go Torres. So there we go, we got a couple more. And with Torres already this far up, we may have a good chance of getting a capture on one of them. It's a 74% chance to take that guy down. Oh yes. Perfect. So that's 2 down, Torres doing his job. I love it when they do their jobs. So these guys, they can't stick next to this pickup. That's going to blow. So I'm going to push Ming Ma up to this little area. That will give him some cover on 2 sides. And probably get him a shot at least next turn against the enemy. Let's see where Hoffman can move next. Looks like she's going to have to take up a position behind this cab. Let's have Alexei. Guess it'll be best to have one Overwatch in the very least, even if it's a bit far back. So let's have him Overwatch. Torres is in a bad position, unfortunately. Oh, let's see what goes down. Oh, it looks like that alien took 2 moves. If that's the case, he won't be able to attack this turn. It's very interesting. Good for me, at least. Okay. So I think the ideal situation would be to hit this guy with a grenade, bring him down to 1 health, and then have Torres run in and zap him. However, that doesn't look like it's going to happen. Let's just see what... Yeah, no, I don't think that's going to happen. That's way too far for either Ming Ma or... I'm sorry, Hoffman or Alexei to get the grenade in behind the meld canister. But we can have Ming Ma flank him from over here. Just have to hope. Ming Ma, I know you don't like aliens, but in this particular situation, try your best not to kill it. Oh, that's perfect. It's exactly what we wanted. Ming Ma showing restraint in the field, I love it. Good discipline. Let's head him up here. Start by collecting that meld. No, don't shoot him. Don't you even think about shooting him. Okay, we got the meld, now let's... We got a 90% chance to stun him. Better do it, Torres. Oh, we got him. Beautiful, I love interrogating the enemy. Okay. Looks like from here we're just going to have to push these 2 forward. That other alien's probably going to either fall back here, or he's going to come around this corner and take some shots. As long as we keep everyone in cover, I don't think there's much of a risk of losing a soldier. At least in this instance. Oh. On the other hand, I didn't consider that. How strange. How strange. He must have had to run to that position. Do you even have to move? 90%? It's a dead alien. Dead alien right here. Beautiful. But that's not all we have here.